Come to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by the pride of Plainfield, New Jersey. It's Jay Williams.
Look at you, giving my hometown some love. Respect to the Queen City. It's going to be a big-time game tonight. Let's see who's ready to play on the floor.
You are a king in those parts. You never forget where it all began. And we're ready to start this one at midcourt. Irving. That's the start they were looking for, just as the fans were getting seated.
And I love that aggression. Stylistically, you have to come out and dictate the tempo of the ball game. Don't ease your way into it. Keep your foot on the gas.
Baseline drive, goes reverse to lay it in.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Kyrie with the rock to Durant. Irving. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Kawhi Leonard, tough matchup against Durant. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Irving, he made his first. Scary sight. DeAndre Jordan with the putback slam.
That's a DJ we all know and love.
And stuffs it home.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Here's Irving into the front court. 2-point advantage. Nothing going here on that drive. Irving. Kyrie Irving. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. Probing the defense. Irving. That's good D. Shot no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Irving with the basketball. Down a point. Beverly swats it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. Into the front court, it's Irving. They trail by 1. Lets it fly from long range. Yes.
You live by the 3, you die by the 3. And guess what? They're living large right now.
Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Leonard. A pass stolen by the Nets. Irving to Durant. Irving. Another chance. And a putback slam.
If you know anything, it comes down to who wants it more. And right now, the offense is just hungrier.
Timeout called here by the Clippers as they'll talk things over. Now a 4-point game. New blood coming in for both sides. LA Clippers with the basketball. George. His first effort off the mark.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
The hot shooting continues. He's got 12 in the first quarter, including that trifecta.
And Ed, did you see how quick his release was? There was no wasted motion from the waist up.
Goes to the right side. Karis LeVert sends it away. And that one out of bounds off a net. Leonard to Williams. Leonard. He made his first effort, but not that time. Kyrie across the timeline. They can go 2 for 1 if they hurry. Fires the three, and Kyrie Irving took the defense for a ride. Tough three-pointer.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Had a difficult first quarter. Couldn't really find his rhythm, but you got 3 more left to play.
Can't connect from inside. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. Desperation shot here from half court. 1 quarter down with the Nets in front. Jay, in the first quarter, if you own shares of stock in the offenses, you'd make a lot of easy money. There was no defense to start this one.
If anything on this game, Ed, you have to expect the unexpected. When players have range that extend outside the gymnasium, oh, we're going to get a chance to watch something special.
KD with the rock. Fires the three. He engulfed him that time. Jay, upon scanning this Clippers roster, there are a lot of guards for Doc Rivers to work with.
Yeah, they have a plethora of guards, and if I'm this team and if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm thinking about how do I throw as many guards at you as possible, because Doc wants to get another guard in there to apply the same pressure. They should be the new modern-day Detroit Pistons with the style they play defensively.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game. Shifting gears, here comes some substitutions.
Number 21, Patrick Beverly.
Irving into the front court. Leads one. To Durant. Beyond the arc for three. That's a dangerous spot. Kevin Durant wide open. He nails it.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
And too much contact.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Team foul number 1.
Here's Leonard for two. He's on the deck. Great sacrifice. Kevin Durant has it. Here's a chance from long range. Smothering D.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Right down Broadway, 4-2.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
5-second violation. Time for some new personnel into the game.
Number 6,
George, it's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Leonard. Not that time. Whistle blows. It's an 8-second violation. Leonard buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Oh, 5-second violation. Beverly. George. Rebound taken by Hollis Jefferson. And an 8-second violation. It's going the other way. Kawhi Leonard matched up with Durant. Nets have it. Durant. Deep right corner. Irving. And he buries it.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Here's Irving into the front court. Down 3. Going to launch beyond the arc. Wow, 7 threes in this first half alone. This could be an all-time performance.
And the record is only 13. He's better than halfway there. But as a shooter, you have to remain lost in the battle. And you're only as good as your last shot. Don't beat that record, destroy it.
The drive, right to the basket. George to the basket, but it won't go. Irving with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. To Durant. And they call it.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Team foul number 1. First foul in the last 2 minutes. Subbing in for the Brooklyn Nets. Number 12, Joe Harris.
Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. Irving. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
1 minute remaining in the second quarter.
He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Kawhi Leonard, couple of free throws on the way. A career 84% free throw shooter. Goes 2 for 2. Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. To Durant. From long range and knocks it down.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2" guard. Scary.
Leonard. Off the mark. Into the front court, it's Irving. It's a 1-point game as we approach halftime. for three. And it's Harrell who comes away with the rebound. Picked up by the Nets. Durant can't go down. Smothering defense. And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
First try, no good. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. So we head to intermission all tied up in what's been a tight one from the start. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen. All even to the first half of play as we get rolling once again here in the third quarter.
It's me, I got it.
Defensive foul to number 12, Joe Harris.
Paul George at the line for two shots, shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Irving brings the ball up court.
Here he comes.
Durant. Great defense, forcing the miss. To George. Slams it down, and there was no stopping him that time. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
George matched up with Durant. Leonard. That's off the side of the rim, short.
In the first half, he pretty much made every single shot. It was magical to watch. But now that you have drawn so much attention, try to get your teammates more involved.
Durant. Oh, that's how it's done. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
Finger roll, finishing with finesse.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. To Paul George. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and Paul George good on the quick release there.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
To Jordan. Irving. Cleans it up. Durant. And the rebound taken in by George. George on the drive, but his shot misses. Durant with the basketball up top. His guys down 3. 4-3. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
Patrick Beverly. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
The hot night continues. He's hit 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
Strong finish for Paul George.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Patrick Beverly with a piece. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Patrick Beverly. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Subbing in for the Los Angeles Clippers, number 22, Maurice Harkless.
Patrick Beverly tips it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Flushes it home.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Irving trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Dinwiddie against Paul George. To Durant.
1 minute remaining in the third quarter.
Y'all don't play, run it.
Lets it fly from long range. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot, but what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
To Leonard. To Harkless. Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim, no good. To Durant. Fires the three. And the rebound taken in by Beverly.
Trap this. Come on, we got it.
And he stepped out of bounds. Turns the ball over. Deep three at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. The Clippers have the lead. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth quarter. We've got a one-possession game going on. This has the look of a race that's going down to the wire.
And it looked that way from the very beginning, but this is where the coaches and the best players on the floor really earn their money down the stretch. It's game time.
Durant. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
PG lets it fly. Gets a look. Can't hit. Kevin Durant with the rock. To Jordan, to the outside. Beyond the arc for three. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Knocked loose. Durant across the timeline. They lead it. 4-point game. Here's a chance from long range. He was all over him.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
That right there, Jay, his 8th three of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
Oh, emphatic slam.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Brooklyn's got it.
Got something for him.
To Durant. Takes stock of the floor. Durant Knocks it down.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Into the game for
Kawhi Leonard matched up with Durant. Took it down the lane, but it's no good.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Irving hits it, and the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
The defender cannot be caught with his hand staying in the cookie jar. What I mean, contesting that pocket. You have to keep that hand going in and out, going in and out. Keep the offensive player thinking about where your hands are at all times.
To Leonard. Throws it down. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
And they call it.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes. Stepping in for Brooklyn, number 22.
Irving. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Durant with the basketball up top. Leads 5. Going to launch beyond the arc. 10 threes for him now in the game, Jay. Just astonishing.
And I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's only happened 30-something times since the three-point line went into effect in 1979. Goes to show you how big of a night he's having.
How old were you back then?
I was not born yet, my friend.
Boom, baby. Nets have the basketball. Irving to Durant. From long range. And Kevin Durant, all in one motion, hits it off the catch and shoot.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to you or stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Oh, they call him for the foul.
A simple touch foul.
Kyrie Irving, he's got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. First one, count it. 2 for 2 on that trip. Kawhi Leonard, defended by Kevin Durant. Knocked loose. Nets have it.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
Irving to Durant. For 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
An opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. George, that's how you defend.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Irving to Durant. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and Kevin Durant unguardable. Hand in his face, he still hits the 3.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality, positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
It's the Nets who are victorious as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more...